Ultra rare, incredibly hard to pull, and then they sell for $10 on release. Today we are taking a look at 4 gold cards that are actually making waves in the market. Let's start with Zorark. Super rare €5, ultra rare €25, special art rare €70. Not bad for a line that isn't even among the most loved. Then we have Ionos Bellibolt. Super rare €9, ultra rare €35, special art rare €100. Ionos strikes again. Itanso shows a similar trend. Super rare €15, ultra rare €50, special art rare €165. Yoho started really well. Finally, Cynthia's Garchomp. Super rare €15, ultra rare €65, special art rare €250. We are talking about the highest value gold here, plus 333% from super rare to ultra rare, and more than 1500 to the special art. What's really interesting here is that for the first time in a while, rarity can actually be used as a filter when selecting which card to invest in. In most 2024 sets, even gold cards weren't a reliable indicator of value. If people didn't like the card, it stayed cheap. But now, with these recent sets, rarity and price finally seem to be in sync again. To really get the full picture, we need to zoom out a bit. How have gold cards been perceived throughout 2024? But before, which of these golds caught your attention the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy this kind of breakdown, leave a like and subscribe. There's more coming. Throughout 2024, we mostly learned to ignore gold ultra rares, aside from a few exceptions, even though they are extremely rare. Not only did most of them fail to increase in value months after release, they actually lost a lot of their price. Starting prices for gold cards were shockingly low in many cases, sometimes even below €10, like Walking Rake from Terrestrial Festival, Alolan Executor from Paradise Dragona, Picturant from Night Wanderer, both versions of TL Mask from Terrestrial Festival and Mask of Change. Even Pikachu's gold cards, despite being the franchise mascot, never went above €100 after release. It's safe to say that most investors simply stopped caring about this rarity. So why are these gold cards performing so differently from what we've seen throughout 2024? Let's break down what actually sets them apart from the usual ultra rares. So what makes these gold cards stand out compared to previous sets? Simple, it's about visual charisma. They look like proper trainer cards. The characters are striking poses next to their Pokémon, almost like a scene from the anime. And it's not just about looks. Prices for many gold and special art rare cards from the Heatwave Arena set have already dropped by 10 to 15% within a single week. Just like was predicted in the video, is Heatwave Arena a good investment? Looking at the current trends, we can say that the stabilization phase is likely to begin around early May. And it's exactly this shift in perception that brings us to the big question. Are they worth buying right now? For collectors, I'd say absolutely. Completing the full set of gold trainer cards from these recent releases will make for a beautiful and consistent mini collection. And if you go to the extra step and get them graded, it becomes an even more premium and display-worthy set. From an investment perspective, things get more interesting. Right now, prices are slightly declining, probably due to the usual post-release hype wearing off. But even so, launch prices were surprisingly high, and that's usually a strong signal of market interest. It's still early, but if this trend holds, this could be the kind of cards that people rediscover months from now. Cards that were overlooked at first, only to suddenly spike once collectors and investors realize what they missed. And speaking of the future, there is already a new leaked card that could continue this trend. One of the leaked cards from the glory of Team Rocket is Team Rocket Smolters, a beautiful, both double and super rare. If we look at how Battle Partners and Heatwave Arena were structured, this card might get a gold or special art rare variant, which will make it even more unique and possibly very desirable. And if you don't want to miss the next cards worth watching, here's what to do. If you're serious about understanding what makes a Pokémon card go up or down in value, and want to stay ahead of the trends, this is the place. Subscribe, hit the bell, and I keep bringing you weekly breakdowns and investment tips based on real data and market trends. Next up, I'll be doing a full breakdown of the glory of Team Rocket, analyzing the set before release. Now that we know the standard cards and a few of the secret rares, we'll try to anticipate what might happen so you can make more informed decisions before prices start moving. See you on the next one!